Alright, everybody. Welcome. Apologies for the delay. It took a little while for your TMG doctor to get into chat. We're going to try to speed through this really quickly, just because we have such a late start. Welcome, I am your host, Professor Bobo. Apologies for the lightning jazz hands. Tonight we have runboiz going up against Trademark Gaming. A little bit of Storm Div action. Two teams up near the top of the Storm Div standings. And they're going to take us tonight to Infernal Shrines, as well as Towers of Doom. The other map bands, runboiz getting rid of Braxis Holdout, thank you. TMG getting rid of Sky Temple. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I built these teams with positive records. TMG is actually tied for first place with TNC. I guess ahead on one of the tiebreakers. We'll see how that winds up playing out towards the end of the season. But again, as you can see, two teams up near the top. runboiz up in 5th place. Done pretty well for themselves thus far with a 5-3 record. Coming into this game, both teams on some strong runs. But runboiz only managing the draw in both of the previous games against Abusement Park and For the Kill. TMG with the wins over Team Name Change, as well as Send Noodles, as they have moved up the standings recently. Both teams are here in draft. We are going to get started shortly. Again, I apologize for the late start, but I do want to thank the teams for hanging out and allowing us the opportunity to broadcast this game, even though, again, we're a little late. All right. So Infernal Shrines will be map number 1. We are headed to NGS headquarters, as we know. I mention it every single time. It would not be an NGS set without Infernal being involved somehow. First pick belongs to TMG, who will be on the right side. A little bit of a wrinkle for tonight's dashing affair. Rexma could not make it. RIP. However, an off-roster sub has appeared on the side of runboiz, in the guise of Corgi Booty, joining us tonight. Good to have Corgis around. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that runboiz has one of the best logos in all of NGS. That thing is fantastic. And they were debating who was the most handsome of all of them. And the answer is actually Corgi. That's your fault for bringing him in as a sub. Genjuru will not make it past the first ban phase. runboiz will move for the Johanna ban. Johanna ban, a little interesting. The blinds may be a potential bait, or perhaps runboiz is looking to move into some sort of auto attack hyper carry. Who knows? We do see the Diablo ban come out as well, so we're already getting tank choked out a little bit. All of our ranged assassins are available, and all of our supports are available. That's a Muradin ban. The meta says Garrosh or GT somewhere else. But perhaps runboiz have something a little different up their sleeve. It'll be interesting. First pick over to TMG. If you're just joining us for this week, Whitemane, of course, is live now. Seen a fair amount of play. The team trying to figure out what is the second and third supports behind Deckard Cain. We do see a Maiev get picked up on the side of Trademark Gaming. Again, the Garrosh still sticks out. Although, however, we have seen more and more in recent weeks as the meta starts to develop. The answer for Garrosh has really turned into heroes with exceptional range, including the likes of Hammer. And there's the big fella. We get some Hanzo coming back as well. And a lot of poke. I'm not sure how much you guys have been keeping up with your HOTS meta, but if you've been seeing some weird stuff, the likes of high-level Nazebo, a lot of that has to do with the double ban at the top, being able to get rid of those high-mobility, dangerous heroes. And you can just bring in poke and start to really whittle down tanks. Deckard Cain is picked up, as is Blaze, so both solo linears off the board. Yrel going over to runboiz. Neither team moving into any sort of ranged hero. Maybe telling here what TMG thinks of the support meta with their ban. On the side of runboiz, they could just continue this tank ban, although I'm not sure what's left. I think ETC comes to mind, given that runboiz has moved into an early garage. Yep, and there it is. ETC is a hero that is favored by Trademark Gaming, but again, makes sense given that Johanna, Diablo, Murden, and Garrosh are all off the board. We get a Medivh ban on the side of TMG. Maybe a little bit of advanced scouting there. Medivh would certainly fit in with the setup here. You could move into Garrosh as well as any number of high damage range heroes. A little bit of Li Ming and Alex Straza. And this being Infernal Shrines, Alex was allowed to go through their draft as TMG was more afraid of the Medivh. And Alex certainly makes sense here with the impassable front line, if you will, of Yrel and Garrosh. With the Li Ming pickup and the relative lack of CC, I would not be surprised if that last pick does wind up contributing to the lockdown here. Tyrael and Greymane. That's neat. It's an old school comp. Maybe we'll get a little Warden's Cage with a little Sanctification on top of it. Maybe a little bit of Greymane follow. And Cassia is the last pick for the runboiz. It looks like we'll get Feedbot on the Titans King. Looking at these two comps, the early game is certainly on the side of runboiz. TMG, with the Tyrael, and anytime you have Tyrael, you're just playing for level 10 because of Tyrael's lack of CC. In the early game, he's really just sort of like a safe tank due to World's Ruins, the way that you can sort of zip around the map. But once you get to level 10, you can really pick the fight that you want. And I'm not sure how Whiskers is going to play this. Could be a containment disc. I do not know. But what would stand out would be the Warden's Cage Sanctification combo. Keep an eye on that bad boy for level 10. Game number 1. runboiz going up against Trademark Gaming. Where's my chat? There it is. Chat, what's going on? Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Love to have you here. Love to see Papa Time in the house. Love to see some of the Burrows men in there. Everybody heading back to college. Hopefully getting ready for dorm. Hopefully good things this season. Alright, come on. Come on, baby. I mean, just a little bit extra. Come on. We want to see the video game. May have a little bit of a DC. We'll see if Swordmere needs a hot second when the game gets going. He's about to load in. Alright. Once again, game number 1. Between the runboiz and Trademark Gaming. Titans King, the Feedbot himself, the man, the myth, the legend, will be playing Cassia. Corgi Booty subbing in on the Li Ming. Soromir will be playing the Adele. Taki on the Alex Straza, and Shredded Wind up front on the Garrosh. Whiskers will be playing the Maiev on the side of Trademark Gaming. Fire Team on the Deckard Cain. Doctor, give me the news. He's going to be playing that Tyrael. Time on the Greymane. KJ going to be playing the Blaze. Titans King going to be spamming chat. There's a flip on the Tyrael early on. Both these teams, and a little bit of poke on out there. Nothing screwy going on with talents. This is the hot newness. We have moved back to new habits on Blaze. So if you're not familiar with this talent, it kind of fell out of the meta. It looked like the most powerful talent at level 1 early on. Keeping an eye on Shredded Wind here. Doctor skating about. We'll have to navigate Corgi here. Wind gets the flip on Deckard. Bit of lockdown. We see the blind from Cassia come out. And there's the follow-up damage. Not quite enough at level 1. Whiskers with a pull. There's the root. Time is on Cass. And the Javazon is first blood. runboiz overstaying their welcome a little bit. Could not finish off Fire Team on the Deckard Cain, and Cassia pays the price. But getting back to new habits. So the Unstoppable, once Blaze goes ahead and completes that quest on 15 globes, always looked good and was sort of like the early meta in it. But what sort of happened with Blaze over time is that people found that his other talent options, level 1, Adrenaline Stim Pack as well as Neural Stim Pack, just contributed a little bit more to the team fight, where Bunker would take the place of the need for the Unstoppable. Whisker should have Shadow out, and he does. Maev skates away. Up top here, Urel should win this matchup, and KJ's pushed back a little bit to the wall, but freezing the lane effectively. Doctor getting pinged there. He's kind of hanging out. Safe rotation. Early, I'd say about a 10-15% lead in XP right now on the side of Trademark Gaming. And here comes the invade. Shredded Wind is there. Is close to time. Looking for a target. Actually, might have just missed the throw and the stun. So time might be okay if you can go ahead and find a way out. Both he and Doctor escape away. Whiskers providing the cover. Shredded Wind looks like he hit the Groundbreaker a little early. That certainly would have locked down the Grey Mundo, but it was not meant to be. Shredded Wind with the flip. There is the defensive combo. Does not have the throw available. Time looking for an opportunity. Doctor is on the point, but Titans King is going to be able to trade out quite well here. Missed the blind. That should be enough damage. Tyrael goes down. Titans King looks like the trade value is going to be there. On the backside, Whiskers has just shredded through Alex and Leeming as well. There's the first kill on the Alex. 2 for 1. The camp goes to Trademark Gaming. First objective will spawn here in the mid lane. Runboiz now down to about a half a level. KJ pops up top, says hi to Soromir. In the meantime, we have Time as well as Fire Team picking up that camp. There's my pop out. I'm trying to get my pop out chat so I can interact with all the lovely people that are joining us here tonight. All right, Shrine is active. Early game, Alex usually winds up winning these. However, the early game kills are in the favor of Trademark Gaming, so perhaps they have other ideas as we head into this first objective, which will be an Arcane Punisher. Urel and Whiskers with a little bit of asymmetrical pressure there. Soromir at the back, ready to peel. Titans King up front, just hammering away on that Cassia. But Deckard with Shield Touch does a fairly good job again. Doctor is in now. Shredded Wind is here looking for a target. Does have a few skeletal defenders in the way. He's looking for a clean throw, and there it is, but only finds KJ. Doctor at the back under a bit of trouble, and it looks like Trademark Gaming may be able to get out of here clean. No. The kill is confirmed by Alex. Chalky gets the kill with the Dragon Queen. 27-22 in terms of skeletal defenders, but that one kill is likely to be enough for Runboiz to go ahead and pick up this first Arcane Punisher. Whiskers has to back out. Top camp does get a little bit of value here for Trademark. We'll see if Urel or another member of Runboiz goes there. KJ got flipped. Jet propulsion away. 30-30. Trademark content to poke here and now backs off. Show level 4 talents very quickly here. We do see 6 globes already for Alex Strauss on that Circle of Light, the Abundance quest at level 1. Warbreaker looking good on Shredded Wind. No stacks yet. 4 Whiskers on the Maev. Doctor pulls the Arcane Cena over the top turnbuckle. No damage thus far. Win looking for something. Finding a whole lot of nothing. There's yet another jump. Doctor, does he have Eldruins? Is going down. The lasers are proving way too much. Tyrael does not make it out there. A costly kill. It looks like it will go ahead and cost Trademark Gaming this middle fort. Tyrael goes down for what is the 3rd time this game, I believe, and it could be Fire Team up next. And the flip confirms kill number 2. Time maybe next. There's the Into the Fray. Greymundo being chased out. Probably going to take 2 more autos. There's the Fend. Titans King. No. Whiskers might pay for it, but it was a damn cool play. Tom gets out with about 25 HP. The Umbral Bind, well, it did save Greymane. Could not save TMG for giving up what is their 5th death of this early game. 7's picked up for both sides. We do see Rel and Blaze here up in the top lane. We certainly saw the effectiveness of Into the Fray at level 7. Over under on Doc Deaths. I go with 4. Alright. Papa Time making that claim. What do we got already? Doc's at 3. If it's a push, somebody's going to have to call it, or I'm not going to take that bet. Up top here, Time and KJ looking to pick a little bit of top lane siege. There's a Righteous Hammer from Yrel. Soramir in a weird spot where the body blocks are fantastic. There's Fire Team, and Yrel winds up going down. Shout out to KJ with the bodies. Yrel got a, Blaze got a buff in size. He got a few more notches on the belt a couple of balance patches ago. Most of the time, you don't want to see that. You don't want to be a bigger target for your enemies, but in that situation, that big Blaze wide body winds up paying off. Both teams now trading forts. This is a 4v2 in the bottom, however. Whiskers does not want a part of this. Level 10 was picked up first by the Runboiz. Art Defender, Cleansing Flame. Little Lifebinder. Wave of Force, Warlord's Challenge. Ball Lightning. This is an aggressive play here. We'll see how this one pays off. So Soramir finds 3 members of TMG on the invade. Titan's King is going to be there first. Keep an eye on Whiskers at the back. We have Warden's Cage. Stay along and listen. Go for the throw bunker as well as Sanctification. Here comes the Cage. Whiskers pulls 2 in. Cleansing Flame is out to keep Alex Strauss alive. The bunker has already been burned through. KJ and Doctor weak at the front as Shredded Wind finds 3 members in a taunt. And there's Corgi looking for the first reset. Li Ming finds 1. There is the second. The Valkyrie actually, pardon me, that was a ball lightning. Misses. I don't think it's going to matter. There's the resets coming through. Critical Mass is propelling the members of Runboiz to what will wind up eventually being a team fight. To quote Trickster, a 5-man team wipe. And the Runboiz now running it down top. I was low. You were, Papa Time. Absolutely were. Who's clicking the buttons the fastest? Right now, the record going to Yrel. Shout out to Taki for the fast fingers. Risky invade. But I think everybody already knew that. You can see what, maybe TMG was thinking about doing was trying to force there while they still have the even talent here. They could find themselves very easily down 13. Oh, on this objective, Whiskers barely doesn't get the pull. Shredded Wind evaded that forever. Taki pops the Dragon Queen. Up in the front, Sanctification has been popped. Time is moving in. There's the stay along and listen. It catches the end of the Dragon Queen model. Time is in there deep, trying to find a way into the bunker and goes down. Maya, Greymane, and now Tyrael have all gone. KJ is next as Corgi cleans that one up. Fire Team looking to find a way out. The old man just fumbles away. Runboiz following up a 5-man team with a 4-man victory. Gotta say, the tank choke looks like it is paying off. Tyrael now is on 5 deaths. Doc is officially in the over. This is going to be a bagel on the second objective. It'll be a 40-0. Cassia coming back. Went for a little bit of mana recharge. Soramir winds up capping the top lane objective. This is a frozen Punisher. Wall already cleared. Runboiz with a level and a quarter and a soon-to-be expanding lead. They have to have their eyes set on the keep wall. And they're going to have a window where with their talent tier advantage, they may be thinking about the keep. The winded front has just been massive. I said a couple of big taunts to wind up confirming. Loads of kills will flash our talents here very quickly. Keep an eye on the pacify. There's the jump. Doctor has to be bailed out by the jet propulsion by KJ. There's the blind on the backside, so Time must retreat out. Punisher moves past the wall, and there's the jump and the chuck and the taunt. And there goes Greymane. Stay along, listen, connects on 3. Material is going down. The frozen Punisher forces out the bunker. KJ's in trouble on the wrong side of town. Blaze actually, wow, takes the pacify. Corgi locking him in with a wave of force. This looks like Runboiz is going to confirm another kill as well as this top keep. KJ. Wow. Whiskers with another great peel. Saves another team member, but the keep soon to be gone. 16 kills to 5. Shredded wants a little bit more. This might be an opportunity for TMG to maybe pick up a couple of kills and decrease the XP gap. Let's see if Whiskers can get a chain. Already has used Bolt of the Warden. There's the cage. Sanctification comes through. Maya is going to go down as soon as that expires, and she does. Time has had a heck of a backline experience in this game. Every time he goes in, he has just been deleted. Taki with another sort of off-objective Dragon Queen because of the strong play by runboiz, and now with 3 kills, they set their eye on the core. Now just hit it again, Joe. There's another flip. There's another Valkyrie. And there is another... there's another kill on Tyrael. Soon to be the Belays. Soon. Corky just explodes the fire bat on that one. 40% left. runboiz trying to figure out how to end this game. There's a little bit of a delay with the stay a while and listen. Time gets a return kill on the go for the throat. Finds a second kill. Cassie and Li Ming are gone. So with 36% on the core, it's just Urel, a Cleansing Flame Alex soon to land, and a Gary. 22. 15. I'm going to say Taki's the only one left when he gets this. Come on, Tak. Nope. Wind. Really? Really? Clip that, please. So, we've got a Kalaris core, and the first one of the season. Alright. The old 1%er. Trademark Gaming now. Okay, so in all seriousness, they have to figure out how to run this down right now. They need top keep badly. That's why they're invading for this camp here. They have found a way with all of these kills to actually make it back to 16 and uneven talent tiers. There's the pull on Titan's King. Staggered deaths are a big problem for runboiz. Time connects. Corgi is there. Can't find the counter kill. Honestly, I expect runboiz to just go for it with 1%. The big reason being they're going to have Merc pressure in top... Or excuse me, not Merc pressure. Minion pressure in top lane, and this is a bottom lane Punisher. I don't even know how Trademark Gaming splits this effectively. Blaze, at the very least, is going to have to stay top. You see Tyrael in the jungle here. He has to prevent this jungle path, but he can't go down himself. Doctor does skate away. And every time Doctor finds somebody in the jungle, we're going to see TMG step back and think about hitting the hearth button. Whiskers is bottom trying to pick up a camp. I mean, if TMG can just survive here and pick up the objective, maybe they have an opportunity to run it down mid and pick up a win. But, I mean, Doctor just has to figure out how to die. There's the jump. Wind has sort of figured this out. There's the pacify. Garrus is going to find him. There's the flip. The taunt. Delays. It's 15 defenders. And runboiz wants the objectives. Okay. Two opportunities, two choices to be made there. You could just run it down top and just all in the core, or take the objective, and when it eventually does, because you already went ahead and capped here mid, when it does wind up getting to mid keep, just bomb it and go for the core. I actually almost alt-tabbed out and updated the score. I'm not going to do it because I feel like it's a jinx. It would be cool if I could pull it off. I would have mystical powers, unrivaled among the cosmos if I could do that, but I'm not gonna jinx it. Mortar Punisher. Moving down bot lane. Excuse me, I mistakenly said that this would head mid. Alright, let's flash talents because I haven't showed them in a while. I didn't expect this game to be going on for another couple minutes. Here is... Whoa. Alright. So runboiz know if they keep pressure in top lane, eventually this Mortar Punisher may just find himself on court alone. Time has jumped in, eats the stun. KJ's there with the bunker. Stay along, listen, nicely hits 4 members, but the Cleansing Flame is there. Corgi winds up not only dodging the chain, but the Warden's Cage. There's a clean path out. Time uses go for the throat to get rid of 1 member. Li Ming and Cassia are both gone. Time might get traded out here, so Soromir finds the counter kill. It's 2 for 1 right now. Punisher, in the meantime, still on mid keep. This core has a full shield. Whiskers definitely needs to stay alive if there's any chance here. It's still a 3v4. KJ hits the jet propulsion, and the root is there on the follow-up. Doctor in deep. Remember, there's no sanctification. He's got no way to help anybody out. Whiskers is the DPS that is left. There's the chain. Trying to pull Garrosh and get some more CC going. Fire team is low, so Deckard's Kane trying to find a way out. But at the same time, the front line has been whittled away. Taki has just been at the back putting in work on Alex. Win, if he finds a throw, this could be a kill. KJ goes down to the Righteous Hammer. There's the taunt, locking down 2. Fire team can't save everybody. Can Deckard? Punisher, by the way, gone. Got bottom keep. 3v3. What is happening? What is this? Why are you still here? What? So runboiz are going to look to pick up the level 20 talent here, moving into the storm tier. We'll flash their talents up as soon as that does proc. They pick up Khazra Camp mid. TMG, listen, they're just going to get stuck having to take a fight down 20 talent tier. Only thing they can do is hope to pick the location. They have no keep bottom, no keep top. They've only taken top fort. It's a top objective. Hey, silver linings. Nori wants it. Okay, we get some more feeding from Taki and Titan's King. Well, Taki's been bananas on that Alex. The one thing that has kept TMG in this game is that when the fights have come through, like, time will just... He's just going for it. The fights that TMG has been able to win have all started with whatever the trade is, both Cassia and Li Ming going down first. 20 is here for runboiz. Looking towards the bot lane. Repulsion, we see our defender upgrade. KJ gets pulled in. We're going to have to get ourselves a bunker, and we do. Stay a while and listen locks down just Shirella's. Corgi will get away. Cleansing Flame comes out. Here comes the pressure. Whiskers is there. That's a big cooldown on the side of Alex. There's top lane pressure as well. 1 catapult. There's the Warden's Cage, and the Sanctification comes out as well. Time going in. The Grey Mage trying to find a kill. Ardent Defender has been procced. It's providing a little bit of extra heal. Remember, this is the 20 upgrade. Now, all the health bars on the side of TMG are going down. KJ's low. Jet P out of there. Now runboiz can step up. Corgi with the siege. Is anybody going to be able to get to Li Ming? Time's at about half health. Taki has the Dragon Queen out, and this is the extended duration. Titan's King finds the kill line. KJ. Here goes the shields. One more auto attack is going to do it. Good God. Let's finally update our scores. After that affair. Holy hell. 25 to 13 in terms of kills, but a double 1% core defense, which I've never goddamn seen in my life. Usually you get it once. And then somebody just breathes on it. TMG unable to get to 20. Fantastic play on the side of the runboiz in the sort of that 10 to 13 window. There were 2 team fights. Specifically, they got a 5-man team wipe followed by a 4-man team wipe. And from that point, the map is just obliterated. And it put TMG in the position that you saw where really all they could hope for was a miracle. They got a couple. But it's always going to be hard to hang around for that long. All right. Switch back to camps for a hot minute. Go ahead and cure our lobby up. For game number 2, as you can see, we're going to be headed to Towers of Doom. Trademark Gaming will take us to TOD. Clearly, the tank choke worked. Doctor just didn't look comfortable on material. You could see the ETC ban coming with the simple fact that, like, no tanks were left. But the ETC ban really just sort of sealed what was already a difficult position. Let's go ahead and get that lobby queued up. Runboiz TMG, game 2. Bye. Something tells me if a tank is available. Before the second ban phase. I don't know, maybe Runboiz figures out how to break the code. Ban it all but one out. I get the weird feeling Doctor's going to snap somebody up right quick. Which may be a masterstroke, to be quite honest, on the side of Runboiz. If they put the fear of the tank ban in there, maybe they just wind up getting an early tank pick, and then they can put the priority into either the support, the offlane, or their own DPS. Wild affair in game number 1. We'll get game 2 going shortly. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your host, Professor Bobo. Game number 1, if you are just joining us, Runboiz with a 25-13 kill advantage win. Really just punishing TMG in the middle game. TMG with 2 1% core defenses. And eventually, with the 20 advantage, Runboiz do pick up the victory. MVP game 1, I'm gonna give it to Taki. Alright, both teams are ready. Be headed to draft shortly. We're going to click that button.
Towers.
And we're headed to TOD. Trademark Gaming won the coin flip. They chose first pick. So we are here on map number 2. Their selection was Towers of Doom. Wild first game. See if Titans is onto something with this infernal plot to ban every tank out against TMG Doctor. Yep. Start with the Joe. And the bans were Joe and Muradin. Unless I'm mistaken. The mistake that TMG might have made is they banned Diablo out, and they sort of got lured into the tank ban game, and they removed another one. We see Muradin banned out yet again. And Yrel is taken away. Slight adaptation. Yrel was picked up in the first, excuse me, not the first pick, but in the first available possibility on the side of Runboiz. Genji, who made it through last, excuse me, was the first ban on the side of Trademark Gaming, is now picked up as he makes it through the ban phase. So we get the rare Genji game here on Towers of Doom. Let's go. TFG wants to follow up. With Diablo, ETC, and Garrosh all available. There are 3 high-tier tanks.
Let the games begin.
TMG picks up 1 with a Garrosh, and they also add to it a Mediv. Prepare your eyes for the dashy jumpy feast that will be a double Genji as Runboiz move into a Abathur comp here on TOD. So Genjiru and Diablo will be paired up with the Slug. With the clone picked up, I'd expect TMG to set their sights on the off lane and get things started with the Blaze. Dahaka certainly comes to mind here. Just to get the global and to pick up that extra soak against Abby. And so Runboiz go ahead and ban that out. Now what? We got Leo Malthael in that off lane. Maybe a different sort of departure for one of these teams. I think Diablo Leo might be the goal for runboiz, but that's not really knowing what they play.
Every death comes honor. Honor. Redemption.
TMG moving into the Garrosh Kharazim Wombo. Keep an eye out for Warlord's Challenge into 7-sided strike. That's a combo that we keep seeing in pro play, and it's a little bit hit or miss. Because Kharazim himself is a healer that wants to, put backline pressure and move forward, whereas Garrosh sort of is the inverse of that. He just wants to bring everything to his team. So Kharazim and Garrosh have some odd synergies. Kharazim can lend Garrosh movement speed on dashes as he starts to build, and later, once you get to like Cleansing Fist at 16, if that's the pickup, I mean, you just have a Garrosh that's constantly unstoppable, and that's a pain in the you-know-what. Li Ming and Deckard picked up, so Corgi looking to get 2 games on Li Ming. This is a double reset comp for TMG. Into Kharazim Hanzo, that puts a lot of pressure on Medivh to be absolutely on point. But I mean, getting back to like the Kharazim Garrosh, there's a Tyrael for the offlane. Like I said, it puts a lot of pressure on the execution of that combo. There are 2 shields with shield pots at level 4 on Deckard Cain, as well as Abathur with the hat. There's good sustained healing on the side of runboiz, but they may have to work really hard to get past the burst. So yet again, we do see a bit of a level 10 comp on the side of Trademark Gaming as they move for that Wombo. I'm interested to see what Whiskers does with the Medivh. I'm personally a big fan of Polybomb with Garrosh. I don't think Leyline... I just think it's too complicated of a setup for Garrosh, where you don't have just that stun quite like what Diablo has. Where it's going to apply damage to a number of different targets. Oops. The reason I like it, yes, Garrosh can sort of set up Leyline into taunt, but you kind of want your Garrosh to be free to press the R button whenever he wants and not have to rely on the Medivh. That's why Polybomb, well, I mean, once the flip comes through, it's there to secure a target, make sure that it does not retreat out. Alright. A little late on the game overlay. But here we go. Fire team going to be playing the Kharazim. Time on the Hanzo. KJ going to be playing that Tyrael, who now moves to the offlane.
10 seconds.
Doctor going to be playing that Garrosh. Whiskers will be on the Medivh. On the side of runboiz, looking to pick up a win here in game number 2, and a domination over one of the best teams clearly so far in StormDiv. We've got Titan's King, Feedbot himself, going to be playing the Genjutsu. Shred Wind going to be playing the Diablo. Corgi Booty on the Li Ming yet again. Taki will be playing Deckard Cain. Living that slug life Soromir will be playing the Abathur. Titan's King gets flipped, but Wind is there. There's the cut. Swift Strike coming through. Genji looking to kill his brother. Time walks away. There's Medivh to cover. And the teams just wind up trading out. We'll see the mid-bot rotate. We'll definitely see if TMG can wind up controlling this part of the jungle here where they already have Hanzo's vision. Corgi getting jumped, quite literally, by Fire Team on that Kharazim. Iron Fists. The only Kharazim. Shout out to Fire Team for playing my fave support. Up top, Tyrael. This is a weird matchup. Because Tyrael's wave clear is so weak, Abathur just gets more value. And maybe a little bit more free. If he can get enough poke on Tyrael to sort of force him out, and we're already seeing that. He's just gonna sit there and eat it. We'll see what he's up to with the Tyrael and whether or not they maybe make a camp invader early in this game before the clone comes online at level 10. More stacks for time. We'll keep an eye on the Hanzo stacks as he did move into simple geometry. Neither team's made a move for the camp. Corgi will get it started with Li Ming. Taki there on the Deckard Cain, and Shredded Wind will anchor here, hopefully to prevent the invade from coming through by TMG. But Titan's King's going to have to tap. Genji should be alright in a couple seconds if he needs to jump over. Time and Fire Team with the Pumpkin Sapper camp started on the opposite side. Teams even in XP Force coming online. The flip from Doctor prevents the camp and invade. Fire Team looks like he'll get flipped. Has a dash out. Medivh is also there to cover. Titan's King does not have Swift Strike. He's got to wait a couple seconds. Is alright. Time. Watch for simple geometry. Nope, there's a Swift Strike. Doctor has level 4, so Indomitable is available, but Medivh cheats and helps get Gyros to safety. A tentative and tepid early affair. Ooh, that's not Indomitable. Doctor is here defending bot. This is a 3v3, no Abby hat. Tyrael is still up top. Has already channeled on the side of TMD. Time actually wound up eating the orb there, but Shredded Wind is going to go down to simple geometry. Will connect. Hanzo picks up first blood on Diablo. TMG with an opportunity now to pick up all three. KJ has to get away from this Genji. There's the Eldruins. Third bell tower. Could be going down shortly. One kill has been picked up by TMG. Looking to find Genji. Karzim is fantastic into Genji. If you're looking for a solution to that problem, give it a whirl. And now we've got a 5v4 and a hat. Fire Team looking to connect on this channel, but certainly runboiz not going to let this one through. And TMG, you know what, I like this move. They think better of it. Because the longer that this poke game goes on, the more that Sora is going to get value out of Abathur. And already, one tower is nearly gone in the bot lane on the side of TMG. So even though the XP advantage is on the side of Trademark, ooh, Time eats all of that deflect. But Titan's King traded out with a quick scatter arrow and a good storm bolt shot. Genji's attempt to gank his brother is thwarted. Karzim material have picked up top camp. In the meantime, the bottom wall is gone. Titan's King should be alright. A little bit of pressure in top. Abby does not have any damage on this wall on the opposite side. Top lane looks like it will be the early domain of TMG. Boss gives us a fright. The Pumpkin Sappers are delivered. Sevens are picked up, and we do see this XP gap start to close a little bit, as the structural advantage does belong to runboiz. So getting back to what we did not see as Indomitable, we have Thirst for Battle. I don't know about that one. Might have a question.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
Altar spawn in 30 seconds. This is the solo mid altar. Keep an eye on Titan's King here. It's a lot of damage by Fire Team. Deflect has already been used. There's the hat from Abathur to help get him back up. Doctor steps up. Both teams looking to clear these Pumpkin Sappers away. Looks like Time's going to get to it first. The Scroll of Sealing will zone away the members of TMG, and runboiz can clean that up. Doctor in the jungle here, looking to find something to flip. KJ's on the backside doing a ton of damage to Corgi, but Tyrael does wind up getting rooted. Already Leeming is gone. There is the portal. Not needed. As Force of Will comes through, Tyrael is alright. And Trademark Gaming now owns a 36-28 lead in core health. Aggressive play by KJ there pays off. 2 kills to none. Corgi got caught in that weird triangle up there in the jungle. And now TMG trying to get some siege damage back here in the bottom lane. They do not have a lot of siege. Not for walls. But the single target of Karazim is not bad. Hanzo's siege damage is meh. if that. This is TMG. I mean, they're looking for level 10. They're looking to get this Gear Rush Medivh combo to help secure solo kills and then snowball the game from that point. A portal. I think that's an aggressive deke. Doctor there does not have 10. Diablo has already used charge. Wind could be in trouble. Gets flipped and stunned. Karazim avoids the scroll of sealing. 4v4 in the bot lane as Tyrael stays top. Abathur is still mid. He's been shifting between mid and bot, just trying to find the XP. There's an immediate Dragon's Arrow. It only finds one. Warlord's Challenge, 7-sided strike, Polybomb, and Sanctification have all been picked up. But this bottom wall is just going to be healed back up by the Mule. And TMG do not pick up anything, unfortunately, with that level 10 advantage. At least not yet. I think this wave will do it, though, combined with the Abathur Soak for runboiz. Aggressive portal. There's the taunt. Only connects on Diablo. Trying to get that single target out. 7-sided and Shredded Wind was not locked down enough. He actually moved out of a few of those shots. There's the Lornado. On top of that, we also do see the X strike. And Genji trying to get the resets going. Doctor is low. Deep on the backside is the clone. Sorbear on that Genji. Using Deflect very well. Scroll of Sealing connects on 3 members. Nobody did quite yet. Fireteam dashing out with that. Karazim, the clone, has expired. Titan's King is the lowest member of runboiz. And without the Genji, they will have to back off and look for the tap. A lot of low red health bars. Polybomb still available. Dragon's Arrow will be up shortly. Now we're going to play the poke game. Dragon's Arrow's up. Diablo charges in. 5 seconds on Warlord's Challenge. Medivh has tapped. Everybody on the side of runboiz is back and healthy. Taki looking to get the channel. Somebody's going to take that portal through. It's KJ with Tyrael. Fireteam gets knocked back, and immediately Diablo and Genji are looking for him. The Lornado will disengage on top of the Dragon's Arrow. Titan's King now putting pressure on the Medivh, but there's Doctor on the backside, and Li Ming is the first to go. The taunt has been ripped. They finally have found Decker Kane on the backside. Shredded Wind looking to put Karazim into a bad spot. Our team is low, but has enough dash to get away. Doctor cannot find a second kill. Time finally gets the opportunity to step up. He's putting the damage out. Mule is going to delay. No. Fireteam converts the channel. 1 kill is all we get. Corgi goes down on the Ming. There's still a mid fort. Li Ming is back. Mines have been picked up. Time's there. 36-24. 36-20. Abathur just stacking waves hard. You can see he's already got a good amount of damage on the mid wall. Bottom keep has been exposed. And that's where runboiz are going to have to look to put their emphasis on the rest of this game. Heavy Bill, he's hoping you cast minion miners at some point. You know what? For 5 bits, you got it. Whiskers with a little bit of lag. We'll throw that up there. I also want to give a shout out to the bit fight that we had earlier. Joe Fire Team. Swoop a loop. You're my heroes. Heavy Bill, thank you for the donation. Alright. Whiskers got lagged. I'm actually going to check something really quick. I kind of wanted to see how this looked. So bear with me. It's close. Oh. And I can't move it. See this? We need a pause screen. Okay. Yeah. I had no idea what Titan's King was doing there. MB, guys. We good? Yeah, we got the game going. 4 bot Tyrael top. Barely. Maybe like a minion wave or 2 lead for TMG on experience. 3 kills to 1. 1 pumpkin sapper remains. It'll be cleared up shortly by Li Ming. Alright, so for runboiz right now, because they do have the Abathur and because they've already got a ton of wall damage down, if they can pick up a couple kills, they're going to snowball with the XP that is available for them. This fort will go down. Again, this is probably pending, I want to say 2 kills. Maybe 1. Doctor does not find the toss there. Bottom objective in 30 seconds. Remember, they also have a lot of damage done here in mid. Nothing really doing yet up in top. There's the Dragon Arrow. Only connects on Kane. Everybody took the portal, but the Dragon's Arrow made it all the way through to the back line, and no one was there. Fire team has to use the defensive 7-sided strike. There is also the Polybomb, and Karazim gets out. Genji gets traded out. Time stepped up big time there. Doctor trying to find his way out as Soramir has used the Genji clone. It's still got a little bit of life. Now it has expired, and Whiskers chasing down Li Ming and Deckard Cain. Wind in a bad spot because KJ's coming in. There's the Tyrael with the Holy Ground. Not quite enough zoning. Warbreaker connects. Diablo gets away. Fire team, though, channels as Karazim converts 36-16. Genji went down fast there. Good coordination. Good play by Time. 13 talents are here. It's been one kill at a time. Neither team has picked up any big advantage. Ooh. Doctor eats that suplex. Might have saved Whisker's life. I mean, he does have Master's Touch well stacked, so we're not worried about that. There's the trade. You see how well Karazim does in a Genji just very quickly there. Dreaded Wind. Putting Garrosh up against the wall. The orb connects, but so does the Force of Will, and Doctor appreciates the DPS from Li Ming. Abathur has gone down. Hanzo all the way top with a camp. Finds him. There's the Lornado. KJ and Doctor will have to retreat out. Holy Ground with a good bit of zoning. There's the Lightning Breath. X-Strike from Titan's King, and once he lands, he just gets taunted. Doctor lived through it. There's the Polybomb. Whiskers with 2 resets. The third cannot connect. I think that's a victory for TMG as they survive up in the top lane. Time found himself a slug. Abathur went down. Finally some top lane pressure as the focus was put through by TMG, and that's a huge turn there because runboiz needed something to happen in the bot lane so they could open space up. This is the last of the triple altar phase. They can still take these even talent tier fights. The Abathur has provided for them enough experience to the point at which they are just not... They haven't been behind on a talent tier, but they just can't keep trading out. These altar channels are going to have to make a play, and it looks like they're going to go for the 2 in the top. KJ should have Eldruins. Gets away. There's a little bit of poke just to get some delay on the members of TMG have made it up, and Time gets enough delay to stop Shredded Wind from completing the channel. There's Doctor on the backside. Gets the flip. Taki, though, escapes the Warlord's challenge. Medivh is nearby. There's the Force of Will. While the Dragon's Arrow laid on top of that. Well, Sanctification prevents all the damage from the Lightning Breath coming through. There's yet another good Lornado, but Fire Team has found enough damage that Diablo goes down. There's a 7-sided strike. Corgi eats a few shots. Everybody getting away. The Polybomb on Genji, and Titan's King has to use Swift Strike to get out of dodge. That's going to be yet another altar converted. Time completes the channel. TMG thinking about their next move. They just want enough information here. They're hoping to catch somebody showing bottom so they can rip this boss. Diablo is showing. That's all they need. They've got time. They've got a Hanzo. He's got a whole lot of scatter arrows. This is going to go down super fast. runboiz will give it up. And because they went with the double reset comp, they just don't have enough wave clear to punish this that fast. They will, I'm sure, yeah, they're going to wind up stepping up and taking this down. So they finally capture this bottom bell tower. It costs them not only a boss, though, it is going to cost them top. There's the camp. They got a long way to go. There's the back. 3-4-man back. Mule's already been taken care of. It's 4 core shots left. We're past the last of the triple altar phase. But this is going to put runboiz in a terrible spot. Fire team with a Karazim can step up and just use his dash to get out there. Whiskers was so low, they actually goes down to the... Oh, the lightning breath comes through late. Karazim has a long way to go. Cleansing Fist does proc the unstoppable Soramir. The Genji clone trying to hopefully convert another kill. Doctor with the taunt pulls everybody into the wall. Fire team on Karazim. He actually wound up beating the Scroll of Sealing. He does go down. There's the first stagger death. Dragon's Arrow wound up ripping through the back line. Hit nobody. Double altar phase. And runboiz with the 2 kills has done enough to certainly claim both of these. We see Soromir moving a channel here on the back. TMG likely, yep, they're going to give this up. Does Time want the poke?
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
Not so simple geometry. What the Sonic Arrow connects? They're delaying here. I'm surprised. I thought maybe they would just take Hanzo and head down. Corgi didn't finish that. There's the flip, the Lornado. Doctor's on the wrong side of it. Remember, he does not have Indomitable. Tyrael with the Sanctification does pull it off. Everybody trying to find a way out. Whiskers is here. They have Force of Will for Garrosh. There's a lot of low health bars. Oh, the simple geometry and the corridor here from Time. He escapes the Scroll of Sealing. Diablo goes back in. He's trying to find the kill on Hanzo, who they have not been able to get rid of. Genji gets traded out. Kane gone. Trait value. Everybody but Diablo gone. And that's the last convert. TMG picks up the draw. GG's all around. That will complete our series. We'll go ahead and shortly we'll try to get ourselves in the lobby for hopefully one heck of an interview. TMG, you know, they picked what I thought was going to be a level 10 comp, but they just dominated throughout. And I do think the key was the protection that was afforded Time. You can see he leads the game in damage by quite a bit. 8k over everybody else. 4-0. If your Hanzo doesn't die, pretty darn good chance you won the video game. Taking a peek around. After this game, we'll go ahead and we'll raid somebody. I don't know who. But we're definitely going to find somebody to love with our raid. Right. Nothing for anybody. I don't know. We got Papa Time in chat. Are we going to get Time Jr.? I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to promise anybody anything. After this game, like I said, we'll find ourselves someone to raid. Maybe the NGS channel. The game of the week is currently going on. Alright, we goaded Time into it. Good. Take a quick peek at the talents.
Hi.
Hey! What is happening, young man?
Well, we just played in an NGS series.
You did! And you split 1-1
Yes.
with the runboiz.
Yes.
Have you guys met them in any of the preseason stuff, scrims, or even in Open Div? I'm just curious.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
I was just kind of curious. Game number 1. Certainly seemed like they got the better of you, especially in the mid-game, despite your valorous core defense, which was magnificent, and I hope it is clipped, and I hope it sticks around for the ages. But they kind of, it looks like they baited you guys into what is one of the most extensive tank bans I have ever seen.
Yeah, that was really funny. Doc was mad at me because I banned like some of his heroes, and then they banned all of his heroes.
Yes.
And I'm like, Doc play Tyrael.
Like, you know, but like you could see that, and honestly, you could see the ETC ban coming, like for the second ban phase. I'm like, this is ETC, right? And I had no idea what you guys were gonna go into. It's just, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
it happens. And but it did seem in that game in particular, like, you know, I don't want to put it all quite on the Tyrael. It seemed like it threw you guys off, and it really did a number again in the mid game from level 10 to 13. It certainly looked like they got the better of you there.
I mean, yeah, we inted a lot. We just died a lot, so that was rough. I mean, I think the standard pick there was like the Anubarak
Yes.
instead of the Tyrael, and we went Tyrael and we're like, hey, let's try this. Let's try a comp where we run it down. And I think my team and I took that phrase a little too literally.
Was when you're making those core defenses, was there ever actually the belief that you could get it done, or were you just satisfied being annoying?
When we did the first core defense?
I mean, you had two. I thought they were. I honestly thought that they were just gonna run it down early.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, like once the core gets to 1% on that map, the game's kind of over.
Right.
Like, I mean, technically we got to play some more, and it was kind of fun because we got to take some fights that were a little bit better. But then we ran it down again. So
All right, a little bit of an adaptation there in game number 2. I think saving the tank certainly helped and was to your benefit.
Yeah.
Really looked like the key in game number 2 was the protection that your team afforded you on the Hanzo. How'd you feel back there picking up that 4-0? It certainly seemed like everybody had your back.
So basically, I was like, we died a lot last game. Let's pick all the heroes that make things not die this game. That was the strategy, and it almost worked. I think we still died some.
A little bit. Might have been one or two in there.
Yeah.
Might have been one or two. Out of curiosity, did Dr. mispick the wrong talent on 4 with Garrosh? I
knew it.
I can't remember the last time I saw Garrosh not pick Indomitable. I was like, whoa! New meta?
Well, Doctor
I
thought long and hard about that level 4 talent pick, let me tell you. He was like, I wonder if I would like to have an unstoppable against Diablo, or if I would like to... What even does the talent that he picked... Is it like...
It was... Oh my god.
Oh, basic attack is against heroes, reduce the cooldown
bloodthirst.
by 2 seconds.
Yes, I guess he thought...
right.
Yeah, I guess he thought that slow sustain would beat out an on-demand unstoppable.
Well, just think about this, though. Like, if you unstoppable Diablo, then he doesn't even fight you. But if you have that talent, then he comes and fights you, and then you can bloodthirst. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. TMG is playing the Jabate Garrosh build. This is
there you go.
This is 200 IQ, power level 9,000 stuff. Keep an eye out for it on season 5, and I guarantee that they don't want to see. They would be scared if anybody picks a non-indomitable Garrosh against them. So I'm just going to throw that one out there.
Yes, everybody should pick it against us.
All right,
so good.
All right, so you guys are now, I'm trying to think, 9-3, trying to keep pace with TNC, who you beat last week. TMG got any games left remaining here in round number 2?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we played TNC, and then we played Send Noodles, and then we played runboiz.
All right, right on. So 2 rounds in. I don't know. How are you guys feeling? You're up near the top. Certainly, I assume you guys feel like you got a chance to win this. What are your impressions of Storm Division, as we haven't had TMG here in NGS quite a while, I believe.
Yeah, we haven't been in NGS for like a season or so. It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. We enjoy playing. At least I do, especially.
Right on, man. All right, time. The floor is yours. Time for shoutouts. Don't forget Dad.
All right. Shoutouts to my team. Shoutouts to runboiz. Both of you guys for a great game. Shoutouts to NGS, because you guys are awesome. And even though we didn't get casted the last game, we got casted this one, and I'm sure it was great. I can't wait to watch the VODs. Shout out to Dad. Hi, Dad. Let's see. And shout out to my team again for making the casters always ask me about why my team picked talents like Warp Build Phoenix or Build a Wall Thrall or not Indomitable Garrosh. That's great.
Ooh, Build a Wall Thrall. Wow, I gotta catch you guys more. No, I would have been happy with a Warped Phoenix. I would have been happy. I would have been happy with a Build a Wall Thrall.
You should get to know Whiskers.
Interesting, very interesting, young man. All right, good luck, time. Good luck, TMG.
Right,
cheers, brother.
See ya.
All right, that'll do it for this game. Let me go ahead and throw my exit screen up. I'm going to be back in about a half hour, but we're going to throw the host on over. I'll probably go to the main channel. Always love to throw them the love. Let's get that over there. All right, guys. I've been your host, Professor Bobo. We'll shut things down for now. No music to play you out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be back with another game in about a half hour. But check out more NGS. Host incoming.